everyone. My name is Rikka Zimmerman, just in case you haven't yet met me. And today we're going to be doing an intro to an abundance activation on Facebook, which is so awesome. So, welcome. Welcome to the party, and welcome to having and being more wealth, money, and abundance for you. For you to receive the gift that you are, for you to be the light that you are in the world, for you to have a life that's easy and fun and full of joy. And why not have that love and fun and joy with money? Okay, so that's what we're going to begin opening up the energetics for that and activating each of you into that field of vibration and that field of abundance. And using that energy to assist us in letting go of any of the old patterns that may be stopping you or limiting you in any way, which is so exciting. Awesome. Cool. So, how about let's start off? Would all of you be willing to join your energies together? So, we've got people from all over the world. So, just take a deep breath. There you go. Connect all your beings. There we go. Another deep breath. Letting the morning or the day fall away. And letting all of our energies connect. Because when we are connected, we are very powerful. Where one or more are gathered, miracles happen. Okay. Awesome. And another deep breath. Just relaxing, connecting all of our hearts, all of our beings. Yeah, connecting it all together. Oh, beautiful. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Can you feel that? All right. So now let's start with sort of a group intention of where we're going to be going during this live stream and what you're willing to receive. Okay. So how many of you guys are actually finally willing to receive letting go of all of the definitions, all of the meaning that you've given money? It's kind of a big one, isn't it? But if you look at meaning, right, do you see how when you create money as meaning something, it's like it can't be infinite energy at that point. You've dropped the energy down into reality, and now you have to function with money in reality, in that heaviness and in that density, instead of allowing it to be light, fun, joy, and love. Does that make sense? Okay, so how many of you guys would be willing throughout this transmission to begin to let go of all that information? Because all of it is stopping money from flowing into your life. Because notice, what does money mean to you? Well, money means, that there's not enough money, or that I'm not good enough to receive that much money, or it's hard to come by, or there's not that much money in the world, or people don't want to pay me for what I offer, or I mean, the list could go on and on and on forever, right? And have you noticed each one of those that I said, did they make you feel like love, joy, fun, infinite, big as the universe, or did they make you feel contractive and twisted in some way? Totally, right? Okay. So, what we're here to do today is let go of those old patterns and then move into a whole new world with money. Okay. So, would you be willing to just kind of take a deep breath? There you go. And then commit to yourself. Yes. Okay. So, yes, I am willing to let go of every limitation I have done around money. And I now ask that I move into the energy of abundance. There we go. The energy of infinite abundance. Let's make it even bigger. Yeah. And I embark on this new world with money of joy, of love, of peace, of space, of fun, of play. You guys willing to have a world around money where it's fun, space, joy, peace, love? Okay, awesome. Okay. So the first thing I kind of want to bring you guys to is just this awareness that what we've done with money has nothing to do with money. Okay, and this will help you take money off of the hook, so to speak, right? Where you have made money something other than what it actually is. Okay. So for how many of you guys does money bring up fear? Oh my God, I don't have enough. Okay. In that relationship, are you having a relationship with money, or are you actually having a relationship with fear? You're actually having a relationship with fear, right? So would you be willing to open your guys' awareness and knowing to basically create some space between what you've done with money and realize that all the paradigms that you put onto money, you're not having a relationship with money, you're having a relationship with those paradigms. Does that make sense? Okay, so would you take money off the hook? Okay, put money over here. Okay, put all the paradigms over here. Okay, money has nothing to do with all the paradigms that you've put on it. Cool, there we go. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do just for the beginning of this. We're gonna put money, which is paper, okay? We're gonna put paper on the right, my right, it might be your left. Put money on the right, my right, and then put all the paradigms on the left, okay? So that you don't have enough, that you're not enough, that you're not good enough to receive it, that it's hard to come by, that nobody will pay you for what you do, all that stuff, okay? And just feel into the vibrations that you do around the stuff. Fear, worry, right? Um, Anger, frustration, sadness, powerlessness. Let's see what else. Wrongness, rightness, undeserving, unworthy. Ugh. Okay. And do you see how you've really created a terrible relationship with money, and money didn't even do anything, right? So money's over here, money's just paper, and then we've got all the paradigms over here. So would you be willing to, the thing that actually moves the paradigms out of our system is us connecting to that love and that light that we are, and that sense of infinite possibilities. And since we created the paradigms and the experience around the paradigms, we're the ones that are creating that experience for ourselves. We're really the only ones that can shift it. Does that make sense? So would you be willing to invite the love and the light that you are and the infinite possibility that you are, and begin looking at this whole pile of stuff with money? Okay? Just bring it all up. All the dirt, all the grudge. Oh, and all the stuff you're hiding. Yep. All the secret stuff. Ugh. All the there we go. And what we're going to do is use these really powerful statements to actually shift the energy of this whole world that's here. Okay? And that is, I know that you are love. So you're returning it from this sense of separation and all of these different colored vibrations into the energy of infinite love, which is really God love. Okay? So I know that you are love. I know that you are light, so you're taking it from a place of contraction and darkness to infinite light and infinite space, right? And then I know that you are infinite, so you're taking it from a finite perspective, that you're not good enough, not enough, that it's undeserving, all this stuff. You're taking it from a finite perspective into an infinite perspective, to where you're like, hey, you're not, undeserving energy. You're infinite energy. You're not undeserving energy. You're infinite energy. And you'll find that the energetics of your monetary relationship will begin climbing and ascending into the God, light, love, and infinite that you can actually have with money. Yay! You like our plan? Okay, good. I like it too. Okay, so the first step is we're going to kind of set down the money thing right now. We need to get you guys in the vibration of being the God beings that you are. Okay? Because once we get you there, then you're going to be sort of looking down on your relationship with money and shifting it from the energy that is required to actually shift it. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. Okay, so would you be willing to just take a deep breath? There we go. Just get really with me right now and with us. There we go. And would you be willing to feel into these high vibrations and to me they feel like they're kind of above your head, way up into the heavens. There we go. We're just going to bring you higher and higher and higher. Just allow yourself to take a deep breath. Relax. With the exhale, let go of the old world. And with the inhale, breathe in the new light, love, and infinite. There we go. Another one. There we go. Another one. Okay, feel your being beginning to expand out as big as this big, beautiful universe. Allow yourself to embody infinite universes. Just go on forever. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful. Okay. Allow yourself to take another deep breath into the undefined light. There we go. There we go. And the energy of infinite love. There we go. Keep going higher. There we go. There we go. Keep going. Keep letting go of the old world. There we go. Keep climbing. There we go. Nice. Letting go of the old world, right? There we go. And keep going. There. Now we're starting to really get there. There we go. Okay, so from this world, right? You guys feeling maybe a little bit spacious, maybe some people might call it spacey, but really you're beginning to embody a very spacious presence, that light and love energy, and the sort of embodiment of being infinite possibilities, right? So you're starting to move into that world where you're no longer fixed, you're an infinite. Now, from here, we can really shift anything, okay? So, would you be willing to God, there's so many things that I want to bring you to. Okay, but I only have like half an hour with you guys, so you're gonna have to come and play with us tomorrow. So I get 3 hours to really walk you through this whole thing and really work your whole abundance system so that you can actually be as abundant as you really truly are as a being and have that in reality. Okay, so there we go. So from here, would you be willing to look down at your financial situation? Okay, you're going to stay up here, but you're going to look down at it. Okay, and will you now allow us to raise the vibration of your finances into the energy that you're in right now? Cool. Okay, so we're going to look down as sort of angelic beings, right? Or infinite beings, down at the finances, down at what you've done with money. Does that energy wish to be released into God energy? Of course it does, right? It's like, oh my God, please acknowledge that I'm infinite. Please acknowledge that I'm love. Please acknowledge that I'm light. Bring me up to you. I want to play with you way up there. Yes, I do. I do. Okay. So just look down at that energy, that all the stuff that you do with money. And what we're going to do is unlock it from reality and bring it up to where you are energetically as that angelic being or infinite being. Okay. So just look down at that money and say, I know that you are love. Good, say it out loud. I know that you are love. Okay, and feel it begin to change. It goes, oh, really? Okay, stay really high, stay looking down on that whole situation, that whole energetic situation. Okay, the next one is, I know that you are light. And it goes, what do you mean? I'm not darkness and separation, I'm light. And you go, yeah, you're light. Oh, really? Okay, and then I know that you are infinite. Okay, yes, it's been trapped in a world of less than infinite. But us as infinite beings can begin to acknowledge what really is and move that vibration into infinite if you're willing, right? Cool. Okay, so let's do that a few more times. I know that you are love. Go ahead. I know that you are love. There you go. Nice. And just let it go down, let it happen, let it, and you can feel the energy around money is changing. I know that you are light. There you go. I know that you are infinite. Ooh, lots more space there. Good job. Let's do that again. I know that you are love. There you go. I know that you are light. There we go. I know that you are infinite. There you go. I know that you are love. I know that you are light. I know that you are infinite. There we go. Now, the patterns that we've done around money are patterns that have been repercussions of all this stuff that we've done all over reality, right? So, like, if you think that you're undeserving, you're probably undeserving in your relationship, undeserving in your relationship with money, undeserving in your relationship with your body, undeserving in your relationship with yourself, right? So, it doesn't have anything to do with the money, it just has to do with the actual paradigm. Wow, I think you guys actually finally really heard that. That is really cool. Did everybody feel like they got that on a whole new level? It's like, yeah, oh my God. Okay, cool. Yay, awesome. Okay, so all the stuff that you've done with money has not actually been about the money. Yet they've been this patterns that you guys have gone on. And they're kind of like patterns that take you in a logical circle. Like, okay, well, I don't feel good enough and I feel undeserving. So let me create myself as undeserving. Let me create my relationships, my surroundings as undeserving. Let me go through the whole experience of undeserving to try to get to the other side of undeserving, to try to unlock undeserving, except crap, it didn't unlock. I went through the whole circle. I acted it out in all different parts of my experience and it didn't unlock. It just stayed there. So WTF, right? Except the thing about going in those logical circles is that because it's an illusion, okay, because it's an illusionary circle, the circle never completes. The circle never, when you go on the experience of doing it over and over again, it just maintains itself. Does that make sense? That the systems, the patterns, and the circles that you've been running around in your mind, they never complete. They just go on forever. Now, potentially, there's other dimensions with us as infinite beings where we would go on a circle of experience to experience God and experience life and experience whatever. And we complete a circle and then we'd raise to the next echelon. And so it was an ascension process. But here, it just, we go on that circle and we get stuck. And if you went on a circle and you got to the end of the circle and in your infinite being, it completed the circle, allowed the circle to fall away, the old experience to fall away, and you to move into a new vibration of God. And when you do it down here and it doesn't do it, you'd probably think, I must have done something wrong. Let me do the circle again. You get to the end of it and you go, I must have done something wrong. Let me do the circle again. Okay, so these patterns we've been acting out lifetime after lifetime after lifetime because we thought there was something we did wrong for them not to complete and not to be done and not to end. Except they can't end because they're an illusion. They're something that doesn't actually even exist. So, would you be willing to open up into that infinite angelic space again? Kind of let go of your minds a little bit? And we're going to look down at all these patterns and ask all the patterns around money, hey, would you be willing to actually complete yourself? I'm no longer going to complete you. Not good enough, not enough, undeserving, powerless, victim, power over, all that stuff. Hey guys, I'm no longer playing. Okay? I'm done with you. Just go ahead and say it. I'm done with you all. There we go. Complete yourselves. Complete yourselves. Okay? There we go. I'm done. You are complete. I am complete with you. There we go. I'm done. There we go. Just say, I'm done. I'm done with you. Complete yourselves. Okay, now pull all of your God energy actually out of those paradigms and just let them fall away. There you go. Let them fall away. Pull all your God energy out of them, almost like you're, because you yourself as an infinite God being have actually been powering the illusion with your own God power. So it's almost like you're the light or the lamp, right? And you plugged yourself into that socket of the matrix, right? And you've been powering the energy of not good enough or undeserving. So what we're doing essentially with this is pulling your God energy out. So would you be willing just to imagine pulling all those plugs, taking all your God energy out, and then just letting the whole experience just fall away? Okay, done with you. There we go. Ah, beautiful. Feel that. Okay. So I can already feel that there's more to give you. Okay. There's some stuff, if I don't have enough time to get into, then so I've got a whole universe and a whole world to invite you to, and I can feel that there are questions that you have, and things that are going on, maybe even in your mind, and in your being, that we're like, wait, but what about this? But I still feel stuck here, but this is irritating me here, or I didn't quite get that, or whatever. And I can feel all of that. So, what we're going to be doing is tomorrow from 10 to 1, we're going to be doing a half day class online, just like this, except you guys will be on the phone with me. So, you're going to be on the phone, but you're going to be able to see me in the live stream, and you're going to be able to ask your questions, and then I get to talk back to you. So it's just like this, except you can talk and I can hear you. Cool, right? So it's really the closest that we can get to being live in person while still being in our homes without having to travel, which is really awesome. On the internet, really cool, right? So awesome. And I'm really super excited about tomorrow because it just feels like abundance times a kabillion. Okay, so we're going to do a few more things though before we go. But if you know that tomorrow is right for you and you're ready to rock and roll, you can go to activationseries.com. Activationseries.com. It's usually, a day with me is somewhere between 250 to 300 live. So we made these 97, and then just for you guys, we cut it in half and made it 47. So it's really a great opportunity to get a huge, amazing, amazing event and class for you guys to receive. And, it's about abundance. So, hey, let's rock it, right? It's time to have your phenomenal life. Awesome. Very, very cool. So, I just want to give you guys one more quick piece on this abundance activation. Okay, so I'm going to take you on maybe a little bit of a 3-minute journey to begin shifting your relationship, because we did this very quickly too, right? So we may not have handled all the different facets of everything, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a taste of what we're going to be doing for 3 hours tomorrow. Okay, so we began raising our vibration out of the old vibration with money, right? And then we began actually using that new vibration of us as infinite beings and angels to shift the money vibration up to us being infinite. Now, what I felt from you guys is that that shift actually occurred, but there was more information that you needed for it to stick, if that makes sense. So you're like, cool, money's paper, I got it. But then your mind's going, yeah, but I still don't have money and I need money to survive. And right. So there's still places where we can actually unlock your mind from the whole situation to move you and propel you forward in having tons of money and having abundance. And also how to bring it into reality, because it's one thing to clear up your energetics around money, and it's another thing to actually have it. Okay, but the energetics are actually required to have that peace and that joy and that love with money, which is the energy that attracts more of it. Okay, so right now, we're just going to kind of open up a window into your relationship with money that would actually create a whole new world around money. You guys ready for that? Okay, awesome. Awesome! All right, so check this out. So if you look at money, now that money doesn't mean anything and it's over here on our right and it's just paper, okay? So what is paper? Well, paper is just paper, right? And paper is also on trees, isn't it? Right? So paper comes from trees. So what if money could just be trees from now on? Ah, doesn't that feel amazing? Okay? Because when you guys walk in the forest, you don't actually resist the trees. Right? You don't count the leaves on the trees and then think, oh, that's too many leaves and I don't deserve to receive it. Right? Or I'm not good enough, or there's not that many leaves. You just walk into nature and fully receive it. Okay. So, and how many of you guys literally walk in nature and just receive the energy of nature? Okay. If that's the case, right, you don't have any problem with receiving. Okay. How many of you guys thought your thing with money was that you had a hard time receiving it? Okay, it turns out you don't. Okay, it turns out if you can walk in nature and receive the energy of the trees, you have no problem receiving money. You have no problem receiving money in that infinite possibility, infinite light, infinite love that it is truly, right? You have no problem receiving the trees, receiving the paper. That's all good. Okay? What you probably have a hard time with is receiving the lies, the manipulation, the all the powerlessness, right? All the relationship on the left, except that has nothing to do with money. So, would you first begin to congratulate yourself for, yes, I'm willing to receive money. I love money. Money's amazing. Yes. Oh, okay. It's not receiving. That's my thing. I can receive money. I got money. Yes, yes, yes. And what's required is that each of you move your old relationship with money from the projected paradigms into the infinite love, light, and abundance that money actually is. Okay. And then that would give you a free relationship with money. Because if you had the relationship with money where money was fun, joy, easy, love, light, it felt like a tree. Can you feel how easy it is to receive? Can you feel how easy it is to walk into a world with millions and billions? Yeah, because there's nothing going on there. You haven't created any separation, right? So you are that world, you flow into that world, and it's very easy. Okay. Now that's the relationship with money that will allow you to be a magnet for money. Because people will, it's like energy flows in the path of least resistance. So if you have zero resistance to receiving money, okay, the energy of money and money itself is actually attracted to you and is trying to find its way into your life. Okay? Isn't that amazing? So, throughout this 3 hour half day event tomorrow, what we're going to be doing is outlining this whole thing, walking you step by step to assist you to assist you in letting go of all of the different paradigms that you've been doing around money, okay? And actually shift all those vibrational patterns, okay, into a world where you receive money like you receive nature. And even when you walk into your business, when you go to do your finances, when you go to do any of that stuff, you're literally infinitely receiving it. You're in that place of joy and gratitude and love and appreciation and all of that. And you never get taken out of it. You are embodying the truth with money. Okay. And once you are in the energy of truth, okay, this whole universe is target is to get you into truth and into infinite love, infinite light, infinite possibility. So as you move into that with money, okay, what happens is then the universe can download all kinds of money and opportunities and financials and all kinds of stuff. Once you're in truth, it's opening up a huge gateway, right? And now guidance can pour all kinds of stuff, right? Now the universe can fully support you because you're the path of least resistance. Okay. And if guidance or well, if the universe would have brought you tons of money and you had a ton of crappy paradigms that were in place, do you see how that would have tricked you? You might have gotten more invested into reality or into the illusion if you received tons of money while you had that stuff in place. So once we clear you into the energy of truth, then this abundant universe can abundantly flow everything to you and through you because you don't have any resistance and you're being the truth, and you will attribute the receiving to the truth of what is. Do you see how that changes too? So we've got a huge huge, huge, huge heavenly gateway of infinite abundance to open up for you. And it will be so fun to watch each of you have a brilliant, beautiful, magnificent life with plenty of money to play, to enjoy, to travel, to do everything that you'd like to do, to, really nurture you and your body and your soul, because each of you deserve it. Each of you are fabulous. You are phenomenal beyond measure. How many people are on this live stream? Okay. How many people are interested in being on this live stream compared to how many people are on the planet? Okay, so each of you are divinely special. You're willing to carry this love and this light and this infinite into the world. It is a gift beyond measure. You are amazing. Okay, and from my perspective, you should be taken care of. You should allow yourself to be taken care of. You should allow yourself to let go of all of the stuff that isn't true so you can embody the truth and move into the grace of receivership of money, wealth, abundance that you can have as a being. And that energy feels more natural to you than anything else. Feel that, the grace of receivership. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, feel that new vibration beginning to come in. I love it. I love it. So, the website for tomorrow's live stream is activationseries.com. So if you go to activationseries.com, you can get signed up for tomorrow's event, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You will be able to interact live, which means you'll be able to talk to me and I'll be able to talk to you, and you're going to watch me on video. So we're going to do a crazy, wild abundance activation, including tonings, including opening up sort of dormant pathways of abundance that are really molecularly in your God system that haven't been opened, right? We're going to clear out all the past patterning, complete those patterns that aren't working for you, pull your energy out of it, let the whole system fall away to where you can interact with money from this abundant place in your world, in your life, in your reality, and really have an easy, fun, beautiful life because you deserve it. You're amazing. So I wish all of you abundance times a bazillion, gazillion, bazillion. Wow! And I look forward to tomorrow at 10 a.m. I will see you there with bells on, my friends. Lots of love. Love you all. Sandy, goodbye, Sandy. She's so grateful to you. Oh, Lori says, thank you. See you all tomorrow. I love it, Leanne. Awesome. Justine, thank you, Rika. Beautiful. Oh, Rena, thank you so much. Lori, open, open, open. Yay, thanks a lot. Woohoo! How fun. Brenda Firestone says thank you. Hello, hello. Julia, Angie, Helen. Awesome. All right, well, we'll see you tomorrow from 10 to 1. If you guys are VIB members, you get it for free. So remember that. And we love you. Thank you. www.activationseries.com. We will see you tomorrow. Love you so much.